Welcome to S&C Custom Designs. This evening we want to discuss card scrapers. Let's get right to it. Card scrapers come in various sizes. This here is a 6-inch card scraper that came with the Woodsmith scraper system. These came from Sweden, 5 inches, and these came from Sheffield, England. Card scrapers. Why do you use them? Why do you need them? It's a system where you can plane and sand at the same time. This is cherry wood that a customer provided, and I joined it up and cut it. It's going to be a coffee table. It used to be a round table. And so the customer recommended card scraping. I never heard of card scraping before. She mentioned it, and I'm glad she did. So I went ahead and I ordered card scrapers from Sheffield, England. These are from Switzerland, and this is made in the good old USA. Card scrapers can be thick or thin. It depends on the application. So essentially, we won't go into the absolute details of how we're going to card scrape, but this is a basic introduction to card scrapers. Card scrapers are no good to you if they're not sharp. That's why I went with this system from Woodsmith, the scraper system. Now you can go ahead and do all of the sharpening by hand, or you can get a system that's been figured out. I went with a system that I can basically use right out of the box. A card scraper basically wants shavings. You want to basically pull or push, and you're going to be bending these with two hands. You're going to hold it with two hands. You're either going to push or pull, depending upon the application, across the grain to make it plain and sand. If your card scraper isn't making shavings, then it's very, very dull. The ones from Sweden, none of them are sharpened. Sheffield, England, sharpened one of their edges, as well as the Woodsmith, made in America. This one is 6 inches. 6 inches, 5 inches. And so you basically need to spend a good amount of time sharpening your card scrapers. This here has a 45-degree angle that you can place the card scraper. Just move your rasp over. It's all set to do a 90 degree. The first thing you want to do with your card scraper is make the bottom absolutely flat. The second stage is to use some stones. They recommend diamond stones, 400 to 1,000 grit. This is what I have in the shop currently. I have a coarse, these are wet stones, medium, and a fine. And essentially the second step is to go ahead and clean up any of the shreds of steel that might be on the sides. So you can do all 4 sides. That's really desirable. So you have 4 sides to scrape with. And the last stage is the burnishing. This jig has a burnishing pen. Here's the pen. And you're going to take the card. You have the level already set, and just basically push several times back and forth like this. And what you're doing is basically creating like a hook. You're not going to see that with this camera, but basically there is a hook that is going to be generated. And the hook is what basically scrapes the wood. It's also highly recommended you make yourself a block so that you can have all your sharpened card scrapers ready to go. Why? You'll use the first one, your card scrape, and it's going to heat up and get kind of hot. Toss it aside, grab the next one, and keep moving through your project. If you have enough card scrapers that are all sharp ahead of time, then you can finish the job. Thanks for watching S&C Custom Designs on card scrapers. My humble beginning with card scrapers. I'm a real big fan of it already because it's given me a nice flat plane here. And it's taken this cherry and it's really done a wonderful job on my joined cherry. I used a biscuit joiner to join the cherry. And so she's in her semi-final status and ready to go on to the next steps for the project. Thanks for watching S&C Custom Designs. Please consider us for your custom jobs.